the work sharp guided sharpening system, and a cleaver. Let's see if we can get it sharpened. Guys, today we have this cleaver. Came off Amazon for I think around $60. It's not mine, it's my dad's. He asked me to try to sharpen it for him, but it's probably $60 worth of leather right there, maybe, I don't know, but it's a very nice sheet that it came in. Yeah, the cleaver, nice wooden handle. I don't know what that little symbol is there. It's like circles, red and blue and gold in between. And then what looks like some sort of Damascus, at least the pattern on it. So looks pretty awesome. It's comfortable in the hand. The choiling there is nice. It's a very, very nice cleaver. $60. I don't think that's too bad at all. So let's see if it's very sharp at all. It's not too terribly bad. So at least starts it. So we'll see if we can at least improve on that. So set that aside. And then we got the work sharp guided sharpening system, outdoor sharpeners. Let's open it up. Centerpiece out. This is borrowed as well, so just something to look at and give a review of. Let's look at it and see what we got. Scan for a video, which we have not done, but probably should do. So curved blades, straight blades, honing knife. It does hooks, does a lot, so it's that's pretty awesome. Just take a look at the system itself. So, here it is. I guess these plates just sit in there. Oh, and then this is the fine. They're marked on the back. Fine, and it's magnetic, so it snaps it in. This is the one, I guess, for the fishing hooks and for serrated blades, and then it rotates depending on the coarseness. Don't think we'll need that one. Then here's the coarse stone, if you can see that. So I'm gonna hit it a few times with the coarse, and then we'll swap out to the fine. So it's already set. If you see, it's got the guides here. It's already set at 20 degrees. You can change it to 17, but I think we're gonna keep it there where it's at and try it out. So, and of course, we have the Weekend Warrior because it's technically the weekend for me. Okay, so what we're going to do is lay it flat. So we may have to make some adjustments to make sure we get it the entire way. So what I'm going to do is turn it towards me, kind of catty corner from you, and see what we can do. So that's 3. I'm going to make a couple more passes this way and then flip it. if we did anything. Definitely sharpened it some. It's catching. That's good. It's catching it some. We're gonna hit it a few more times on this. If this doesn't work, then we'll break out the old Lansky and see what we can do. Some more passes. Let's see how it cuts. I would call that a win. So that's pretty good. So we're going to call that a win. On this, I'm going to hit it just a couple more times just to make sure I didn't dull it any with the paper before I give it back to him. And then we're going to work on this here, which is I believe it's a Gator by Gerber. I've had this thing forever. If you can see, it had serrations at one time with the workshop that I was really good at screwing up knives with. I used it on this to try to take out the serrations because I'm not a big fan of serrated knives, and so it really doesn't have much of a edge on it there. So I'm going to use this and see if we can put an edge back on it. All right, so kind of as a baseline on this Gerber. So I mean it'll catch. There we go, kind of. Not too terribly bad. So when you get down to where the serrations were at, that's where it's really bad. So that's what we're going to try to improve here. Still going with the 20-degree angle. Lay it up against there. Make a few passes. So it's 10, we're going to flip it and this way and do it the other way. So the issue is when I use the other sharp to get it out, the electric one, it curved the blade. So you'll see it curves up, down, and then back up. Still taking off some metal, so hopefully we can get it back sharp. It just may not sharpen this little until it hits about right here. And you can, I don't know if you guys can see, but you can definitely tell where I'm hitting it more here than right here at the base. So we'll just work with it and see what happens. So we took a few passes. We'll check it out now. One thing to note, I don't know if you guys noticed, and it wasn't really a big deal, but this thing rocked a little. So as you're making a pass, so it kind of rocks off to the side. It's got a lock on it, so if you pull this in, it locks it in, and it doesn't move. So I don't think it was that big of a deal, but if that annoys you, or I don't know, you think you need it, then it's got a lock on it. Some. get a fresh piece of paper here. You notice the bug I had to kill. Sorry, PETA. But I could really cut it. There we go. So let's see how it does. It's doing better, especially on that serrated portion, or the portion that was serrated. That's pretty good to go from serrations to cutting paper. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll just try with like halfway. It looks like the tip's doing worse than the serrations. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so maybe I need to do it some more and focus more on. Again, I really assumed this area would cut paper a lot easier than that. Ah. Maybe there a little. Not too bad. Hit it a couple more times, then I'm gonna break out the trusty old Lansky and hit it on that. Be right back. Alright, we're gonna try it again. Better. Maybe not. Alright, let's try it again. Sorry for bumping into you guys. It's gotten better, but it's not razor sharp by any means. It's not gonna. I mean, it's shaving the hair off of me fairly well. You guys can see the, whoops, right there, here we are. So, I mean, that's more than I thought it would, I guess. Let's hit it a couple more times and let's try it last test. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Alright. I've had that thing for like 15 years and it's never been sharp. Or at least that sharp. So, very happy with it. The work sharp's good. I liked it. I definitely liked it better than the electric one that I used to have. I didn't mess up this blade or the blade on the butcher mallet thing. Yeah, whatever. It didn't mess it up, so that's cool. The only thing I have to say is when you're coming off of this, you can see the kind of light scratches it puts on the blade, especially on this side. And now I did hit this side harder than I hit the other side, just because this is the side that had the serrations on it. I can feel it gripping my finger. Wow. So that's pretty good. Like I said, I've always had this knife around in just like a bag or whatever. Very little blade play or anything. For being as old as it is, like I said, I've had it for probably 15 years. So I know it's older than that because my dad had it in a tackle box before that. So I don't know, I'll try to do some research on it, but I can almost guarantee it's at least 20 years old. But yeah, it worked. And yeah, so happy with it. Now, as a reference point, I guess compared to the Lansky, to buy one, this is probably 50 or 60 bucks, I would imagine. I don't remember. My dad actually said I bought it for him for Christmas, not this past year, 2018, but 2017. And I vaguely remember in Bass Pro Shop at Black Friday, such a madhouse that I do think that I bought it for him. And it was like I said, between $50 and maybe $75, but not too much. But for $20, I would stick with the Lansky. If you needed to do some reprofiling or serrations or fish hooks, and this is definitely more versatile. It's a more versatile system. It's a great system. I'm not knocking it in any way, shape, or form. Like I said, it's great. I will probably borrow it and do more knives as they come up. But for touch-ups, the Lansky is definitely still the way to go. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Oh, and tomorrow we're taking a trip to Harbor Freight, so maybe we can buy some more knife sharpening stuff or something cool to do a video on. Thanks again.